The Stoughton High boys cross-country team looks to take advantage of its depth this fall, boasting an impressive group of newcomers to complement the more experienced runners. While the girls cross-country team is smaller, the Black Knights still have a solid core to lead the way. We caught up with coaches Jen Ceolinski and Lauren Pinchieri, as well as captains Evan Connor, Marcos Amado, Kiana Mills, and Tess Billo to preview this upcoming season.
My outlook for the boys cross-country team for this season is to really capitalize on the depth that we have this season. So we have over 30 young men on the team and a lot of freshmen coming up. So I think that we have an opportunity to really capitalize on having the numbers and having talent that we've had in the past, but also having some newcomers who will add to the team.
We have like a small girls team, so we're gonna focus on goals, like personal goals and just working together, good communication, and like getting to know each other.
My outlook for this season is to make sure that even though we have a small team, that we're all strong together. It's growth from the inside, not necessarily on the outside this season.
So this season is looking really good. The girls team is a little bit smaller than it has been in years past and definitely smaller than the boys team, but we have a lot of strong girls that are willing to put in the work, which I think is really important for this year. So it's going to definitely be a growing year for our team.
I have a positive outlook on this season. I'm looking, to be more competitive in the Hockomock League and just get PRs and improvement.
Our captains, Marcos Amado and Evan Connor, they are probably as different as two captains could be. They're an unlikely pairing, but it actually ends up working out perfectly. Marcos is bright and entertaining, and he's just the kind of person that you want to be around, and he really draws a lot of people to the sport, and then once he gets them in, he takes care of them. Evan is our strong, consistent, dedicated leader. He leads by example, and once you see Evan run, you just want to be like him.
So my fellow co-captain is Evan Connor. He's a junior. He's very mature and serious for his age, so it's definitely a good example for the kids to try to look up to him and stuff like that.
My fellow co-captain is Marcos Amado. He's a senior. I feel like we work very well together. He's very vocal and a very great supporter, and at any meet you can hear him yelling, cheering on teammates. So I appreciate that.
My captains this year are Kiana Mills and Tess Billo. They're both seniors, and they're amazing girls, great role models for the rest of the girls on the team. They're good role models on the course and off the course.
My co-captain, Kiana Mills, is also a senior. She is definitely the more vocal leader. She will lead from off of the field and definitely be a big support for everyone on the team, which is really important. And she comes to all the meets and is just a great figure to have on the team.
My co-captain is Tess Billo. She is a fellow senior. She's an amazing person during cross-country and outside of cross-country. She's a girl that is a strong leader. She doesn't have to say much, but whatever she does say, it always matters.
Other key runners we have returning are Sydney Hyacinth. She's probably going to be our top runner again. Super consistent, trained over the summer, really strong potential. And then we have Julia Franey, Heather Madalena, a new person we have, our only incoming freshman girl, super strong, actually Jessica Madalena, so she followed along in Heather's footsteps, but she's awesome. She'll be a great contribution.
Some of our key runners are Sydney Hyacinth and Rebecca Lally. There are a lot of new girls this year, and Rebecca's one of them. She's a strong member that came to us from volleyball, and she's one of already our top girl runners. And then also, new to the team, we have Sarah Doherty, who she is a junior, and she has been putting in really good effort over the summer and came to a lot of the summer workouts.
key runners that we have this year, so we have a strong contingent of runners coming back. So that would include Marcus Amado, Evan Connor, Michael Veliotis, Ethan Friedman, and Joshua McNamara. But then also adding to them, we have 4 distance runners from the track and field team who will be with us. So that's Colin Rahaman, Brendan Gallagher, Sebastian Malik, and Gabe LeBoy. So they're going to be a great addition to the team.
Some of our key runners are some upcoming freshmen named Larry Courier, Colby Montville, and Brad Franey. They just one day came up to practice and just been doing so good, and so I think they're gonna definitely do good this season.
We have a strong group of incoming freshmen led by Michael Henricks, Aiden Castillo, and Bobby Courier. So they're going to really lead our freshmen. We've got about 10 freshmen, and those 3 are going to lead the way, and they're really going to add to the team. My goals for this season are to run a strong top 7 to top 10 consistently, so to be competitive on the varsity level in our Hawk meets. And then I'd really like to figure into the invitationals and the divisional meets that we go to. I really want to start to, instead of just having individual standouts, to really be a team and group factor.
Goals this season for me are a little different than the boys, but I'm going to focus on personal goals and the goal of also like being good people off of the course. Jen and I actually put in place, they all have to have alarms set on their phone with 3 words that they aspire to be, and if someone were to describe them as something, they would want to be described as those words. So we're hoping that having the repetition of alarms every day will bring them to success.